Okay, so now we're up to update 2, and as you can see, just gonna scooch in here like this. As you can see, I put my image in the lower left corner instead of the lower right, so you can see the date, and it's March 1st, 2019 at almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast of the United States. So, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I am going to go ahead and get Firefox. I'm going to go ahead and get the latest version of. Hold on a second. My eyes have been bugging me today. That's why they look a little weirder than usual. Allergies. Okay, so and the reason that the browser window doesn't go full screen or isn't small is because I usually like to have mine full screen, but because I'm doing this 2 monitor setup, sometimes the mouse cursor goes off the screen, like right here. It's not on here, and so oftentimes to be able to get to around to the edges of the window, I have to bring it back, and it's kind of annoying. So instead, I try mostly maximize my screen area. At the same time, it's not full screen, and I still have this little bit here, so where I can, leave stuff here. Anyways, it's not important. So let's go to get Armory, and actually, I'm going to go ahead with itch.io, and actually, when I log into stuff, I'm going to take the browser window off of the display here temporarily. So right now you're just seeing the background here, my wonderful star field. Sometimes I just like it simple. And the reason I'm logging into itch.io is mainly I probably don't need to. Wait a minute. I messed that up. Itch.io. Anyways, is because they put the Armory downloads on itch.io, and I did actually donate some money, just a little tiny bit, because I don't have it that much. So, if you don't mind, okay. And I know that the password isn't displayed, but I figured I'd rather do this instead. See something here. How does that look? You're actually seeing the corner of my green screen there. Well, we'll just leave it like that. I'm still blue-faced because of the light coming off the monitor, but it's quite alright. Some stuff here, I guess, to somebody I'm subscribed to or something, I don't know. Anyways, this is my itch.io page, and I was going to make, a roguelike in my fake text mode, and I don't know. I got to some spot, and I don't know, probably do the same thing with this stupid game, but we'll see. So right now, all I want to do is not payments, because I'm not being paid anything. I guess this is just for me. That's creator dashboard. That's not what I'm looking for. My library, maybe? There we go. Armory3D. So what we have here is 06. 05B is the one that uses Blender 2.79, and 6 is the newest version of Armory that uses Blender 2.8. And if you don't know what Armory is, it's a 3D game engine. Build games in Blender. Game engine with full Blender integration, turning it into a complete game development tool. And that's what I'm going to be doing, even though my game is going to be 2D. So that'll be interesting. I'll still have to learn a little bit, maybe figure out how to do some stuff. Maybe I might even have to do some hexy programming. Hex, I guess they call it hex, but some hexy programming. So what I want is Windows 64. Let's download now. I've already did this though. It's just kind of weird because it should just take me to downloads directly. No thanks, just take me to the downloads, because I did actually give them some money, and I might sometime later at some point. Anyways, what do I want? I guess I'll go ahead and do the 7-zip version, because I got 7-zip, and let's see, let's save file. Okay, actually it looks like it compresses pretty well. If I'm looking at, if it's the same files, right, 242 versus 151, that's, you know, 100 meg savings. That's almost what, a third? It's almost a third savings or whatever, or over a third. Anyways, that's doing that. And I'll just briefly look at it. It's not like I'm going to be actually doing anything. I mean, I know a little bit, but I don't know that much. So I was actually going to take you through like tutorials and stuff, but there's a couple of things like the whole YouTube like copyright thing or whatever, where YouTube might actually flag some of your content, you know, and a lot of the guys that do the tutorials probably wouldn't mind that you're going through a tutorial online and recording it. Some you might need to ask permission, I don't know. So it's probably just better if I just do the tutorials, and then, but I'm still going to do all the game stuff like from scratch or whatever. And it should be done already. I don't really know what to do about the glare on my glasses, other than I have to get like a couple more lights, and I have to do it from the side and blah blah blah. You know, I could do this where I kind of look down a little bit, where you can kind of see my eyes up here, or I don't know, something. Anyways, doesn't matter. Alright, let's go there. Let's open file. Let's extract it somewhere. Where do I want to extract it to? Data. It's on data, dev stuff. I do apparently have an older version of Armory that I downloaded on September 7th. Armory data. Let's see, what do I got in here? Okay, so first things first, and that is, I can't do that just yet. I need to go into that dev stuff. Let's do new folder. Let's call it old Armory 3D data. And I can take this. Actually, I can take this, cut. I don't like to throw away a lot of my old stuff. I might eventually at some point, but right now I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to, so it says date modified 9/8. Why don't I just go ahead and put that as my version number, 9/8/2018, just like a number. And that way, no, let's rename it. Let's make that 09/08. There. Okay, so dev stuff. Old dev. Okay, let's delete Armory, because I'm downloading a new version and I don't need to update stuff. We're gonna do this kind of like I am starting from scratch, which I kind of am anyways. So, what's some videos? Like tutorial things, right? Okay. Blender Crash Course. Actually have a link to a Blender Crash Course, Blender 2.8 Crash Course, which I might be going through. I don't know, I might delete all these videos. I'm not sure. Okay, so now new folder, we'll call it Armory Data. Here, we'll do it like this: Armory Data underscore 03/01 2019, like that. And this is only for me to remember what date date modified might be there, might not be there. I might make a copy and that will be gone. This just shows the date that I started it on, and I probably won't move this with the current files for a long time or whatever. But if I do, at least I'll have this date thing here, and I'll be able to just start a new folder with a new date. So now we do this. We go to D drive, we go to dev stuff, we go to OK, and we go to OK. Alright, that's just taking 15 minutes right there, man. 13 minutes is 15 minutes. I guess I should be, for this stuff, I shouldn't be just sitting here, I should be saying something, but this is just, it's not going to take very long. But, like I said, I will go through some tutorials, I will go through some, originally, even for the drawing stuff, I was going to go through, like, learning drawing and stuff. I'll just do that offline, but actually make my game online, so still completely from scratch. And so it'll be cool. I'll have to do several things. I'll have to probably do a little bit of coding. I'll definitely have to do story writing. I'll have to do drawing. I'll have to do, composing music and all this stuff. Doesn't mean that nobody will ever else will ever work on it. It just means that since I don't have any money to pay somebody to do anything, and I don't really have anything to go on anyways, even if I could pay somebody to do something, I mean, I could start a team if I had money and I have the time, but if I had the money, I could go and start a team, and then I could tell them what I wanted, and you know, things would work like that. But it's just me right now, so this is all I got. So I have to just do everything myself until that time. So it looks like we're 15 minutes. It looks like I'm keep on going like 15 minutes over, just barely each time. But that will be okay. So now I'm going to stop that for a little bit, break, and then the next thing I'll come back and uh, maybe go through the first steps of setting up Armory and all that. So that might be something that I'm going through here. I'll go through a tutorial, and it'll probably be alright to do that.